Like, how do I expect for my husband to get right? How do I expect for my friends to get right? How do I expect anybody to believe me, be willing to invest in my dreams and my goals? Like, how do I expect that if, real talk, I'm not willing to do it for myself? If I'm not willing to make a sacrifice for myself, how can I expect anybody else to make a sacrifice for me? So, okay, you tired, now what? What are you going to do so that you don't have to be as tired about the same shit year after year after year? Fix it. Stop talking about being tired and actually fix what the problem is. And it's a very easy thing to do. If you really want to know how to do it, you need to get hip to this Life app and download the Life app and subscribe to a personal development program. And it'll tell you everything you need to know about coming out of them toxic ass cycles we love to get comfortable in. Zadisky said, Boss Lady Radio says, the cannabis community is the bomb. Y'all check out my show featuring Stephanie Spicer, End of the War on Cannabis. Absolutely. I fucking love cannabis. That's my shit, yo. That's my anxiety pill. That's my medicine for depression. That's my medicine for me being like an overactive mind and over analyzing my type A personality where everything gotta be so perfect. Like, I got issues, y'all. I got fucking issues, yo. I got issues just like everybody else. You know, I'm a leader and I'm a motivational speaker, but how do you get to those places? You gotta work through your pain and turn it into power. Take your pain and turn it into profit, and then you learn how to come out of that and use it as fuel instead of being defeated by it. Use it as motivation to get you to the next level and to be more than a conqueror, to be victorious over it. Boss Lady Radio says that's right. Download the Life app, Life Info app now. We trying to legalize it in Milwaukee. I know they legalized it in Chicago. If you don't get, we can carry less than 10 grams if we don't get caught. Now, I see how backwards that shit is too. Like, that's why I really love, like, check out Boss Lady Radio. That's going to be on every single day she has a show. You guys, she's so much more consistent than I am with this. She's so much better at it. She's my mentor. She's going to help me get consistent. I really need to help myself. This is what we're talking about. You got to help yourself do the work. And that's why I was under construction. And that first show that I just did 2 nights ago, you guys, for 9/18, I was under construction. My life is under construction. So y'all, please forgive me for my inconsistencies. But sometimes I have to work on my personal shadow work before I can come to you guys and dish out what I'm giving you. I'm working through my own program right now that I'm about to put out for you guys and tell you guys how to help yourselves. You know what I'm saying? But I can't promote a program that I haven't worked through myself. So now I'm actually working through my own program, and this shit is hard, yo. I thought I created something really simple, but the shit is fucking hard. You know? And so really, she helps me, Boss Lady Radio. It helps me so much. She's my mentor, my own personal little life coach. That will answer the phone almost any time of day, no matter, even she be at work. What happened? You all right? So definitely check out her program and her podcast. It comes on 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's every day. She has like awesome entrepreneur tips, awesome personal development tips. And on that note, you know, WOOSAWORLD Radio, we love to go ahead and take a moment just to breathe. Because a lot of times, life and society just has us so caught up with bullshit and just where we're supposed to be instead of where we're purposed to be, that we forget to breathe. And just remember that, you know what? Just one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, you're doing that shadow work. It hurts like hell. You're getting to the root, the root of the issues, the root of the toxicity, and it hurts like hell. And sometimes you got to stop, take a moment, just stop everything you're doing and breathe. In the positivity, in the healthiness, in the prosperity, in being more than conqueror, in the victorious atmosphere, in the positive energy, in where you're going to be 3 years from now, and not resonate in where you're at this particular moment. Your situation is circumstantial. Understand that. I think that's going to be our quote for the day. That's going to be my quote for the rest of the year. My situation is circumstantial. So that can change at any time. As soon as you change your perspective on it, your circumstances are going to change, because you're going to start moving and manifesting what you really desire. So let's go ahead and breathe in and breathe out, and let's go ahead and shake off that negativity. And today we're going to do it a little bit different with N-Cube. Dance for me. That's right. Hold on. Oh boy. Wait a second, you guys. Say it's not being nice to me today. Go ahead. There you go. Dance for me. Dance It For Me by N-Cube. Let's shake off that negativity.
Yo, N-Cube on this again. Let's do this. Let's roll to this beat. Baby girl, come and dance it for me, for me. You know I like the way you doing your thing, your thing. As I step inside the club, it's like what? Everywhere looks so boring, and we need to have some fun. DJ turn the beat on, let me come in with my song. We can dance and groove all through the all night long. I'm here to make you happy, happy, no dolly. Everybody party, party, let's get clubbing. So get up from your feet and move to the beat. Let the music go in, send it all from your seat. DJ turn the music on now, as long as we are ready, dance to the sound. Baby girl, come and dance it for me, for me. You know I like the way you doing your thing, your thing. DJ turn the music on now, as long as we are ready, dance to the sound. Baby girl, come and dance it for me, for me. You know I like the way you doing your thing, your thing. All you ladies behind the hall, steady behind the door. Tell me what you waiting for. Move your ass to the dance floor and dance it like never before. Before I hold me to ask for more. Come let's do it once and for all. We can do nothing but to ball. I love the way you moving with no stopping. Everybody grooving with that bottle poppy. Celebration through the night. Everybody feel alright, and we ain't gonna stop till the morning light. DJ turn the music on now, as long as we are ready, dance to the sun. Baby girl, come and dance it for me, for me. You know I like the way you doing your thing, your thing. DJ turn the music on now, as long as we are ready, dance to the sun. Baby girl, come and dance it for me, for me. You know I like the way you doing your thing, your thing. Shadow. Yeah. Music popping, we moving with no stopping. Homies on my left and ladies on my right. Party all through the night together, feeling alright. Grooving, happening, doing whatever. Music popping, we moving with no stopping. Homies on my left and ladies on my right. Party all through the night together, feeling alright. Grooving, happening, doing whatever. DJ turn the music on now, as long as we are ready, dance to the sun. Baby girl, come and dance it for me, for me. You know I like the way you doing your thing, your thing. DJ turn the music on now, as long as we are ready, dance to the sun. Baby girl, come and dance it for me, for me. You know I like the way you doing your thing, your thing. DJ turn the music on now, as long as we are ready, dance to the sun. Baby girl, come and dance it for me, for me. You know I like the way you doing your thing, your thing. DJ turn the music on now, as long as we are ready, dance to the sun. Baby girl, come and dance it for me, for me. You know I like the way you doing your thing, your thing.
Yes. So that was NQ with Dance It For Me. Okay, so we have some quotes here, okay? Boss Lady Radio says, quote for the day, leaders know that their job in leadership, and they get paid to help people with pressure, conflicts, and struggles. So true. So true. So true. I told a boss lady, I'm still laughing off of that. You could carry 10 grams as long as you don't get caught. Like, isn't that something? The government is something, y'all. Like, you can ultimately, look, if you're tired and you keep having to say to somebody or people, places, and things, you keep finding yourself going through the same situations, the same things, year after year. I can't even say day after day, but if you in the same place that you was last year at this time of year, just as frustrated, just as aggravated, just as irritated, just as unsettled, struggling, broke, borrowing, confused, indecisive. If you're feeling all of those things at the same time a year, every year, or you're still feeling those things year after year, then something needs to change. Find the common denominator in those situations, or find the common denominator year after year that is blocking your blessings, or the common denominator is something that you need to sacrifice, something you need to get rid of, something you need to add. Sometimes it's not always about subtracting something. If you have a high school diploma and you're trying to figure out why you can't find a job that pays more than $10 an hour, maybe you need to add some education to your life, or skill, or create something. Create a lane for you to ride in to be able to make more money, and then you can inspire others to do the same. Everything in life is a problem, and every problem has a solution. Ultimately, you just have to be willing to do the work and do what is necessary to manifest a solution to your problem. That's it. That's ultimately what it is. Make the hard decisions and be willing to really, without a shadow of a doubt, and indefinitely, without making any excuses or compromises, make the necessary changes in your own life. And other people will make the necessary changes accordingly. Sometimes you don't have to get rid of people, places, and things. Sometimes you just change you. That's why I talk about shadow work a lot. And we're going to be talking about a lot of shadow work this season. And just a lot about, we got to stop blaming everybody else for our problems. Personal accountability is so important when you're talking about being successful and growing as a human being. We get into relationships, we expect the other person to help us grow. And that's not just in spousal relationships, but even in friendships. We depend too much on outside sources. And we really need to be doing the inward work and the shadow work that it takes in order for us to grow as individuals. And then other people will fall in line around us, and the universe will send us what we need. Boss Lady Radio says, when your dream is big enough, there is no hard sacrifices. Abso-fucking-lutely. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and we're going to end the show on that note and go ahead and play a little Fuck That by Musics. Okay? And just know that, look, our new philosophy is when we come up to something that makes us tired and wears us out and feels like it's draining, we're going to say, fuck that. Fuck that. And we're going to walk and manifest in the positive and being more victorious. What is your why? Yeah. What is your why? Yeah, definitely. On that note, we love you. Thank you for listening. We appreciate you for listening. Woosah World is always here for you. Love everyone. I love people in general. Miss K Don't Play loves you guys. If you're looking for somebody to talk to or whatever, just DM me, inbox me on Facebook or Instagram, Woosah World. WOOSAWORLD out.